Yo, what is up everyone, Tachi here. The new situation that I actually have not seen is them buffing weapons like this, like in this way. I don't think we've seen that quite yet. Mostly I've seen nerfs or like slight changes, but nothing that is just like a very clear buff. We are going to be getting Snow White Minstrel as well as Kaguya Crusher, 700 physical attack, and then I believe Snow White Minstrel is primarily HP. It looks like she comes with about 500 HP and then 100 of each stat. Take a look on the actual database. You would see that they actually have support boon 1 on JP, but if you take a look now, it appears that they are actually support boon 2 now, right? So that's a pretty nice increase, right? I think it's almost like double the effectiveness. So that's pretty nice, and stats appear to be the same as well. 6494, 6494. So assuming that this image is indeed correct, I believe this is an official source. If it's an official source like I think it is, this is actually pretty big. Definitely the first time I've seen them do something like this, so that's always nice. In regards to whether or not you guys should pull for this, I think just the fact that it's support boon 2 and it gives both attacks, it warrants a slot in most grids at the moment, because I believe most of you guys probably still have Harpy or that other single target magic attack one. I think you could replace either of those, things like that, with this instead, and that would be perfectly fine. So I do think this is pullable for minstrels. I don't think this is really pullable for sorks. Guess it kind of depends on what you have in your grid right now as a sorcerer, but it doesn't seem like that outstanding that you would like want this specifically. Like, yeah, the support boon 2 helps, but I think you guys should probably have quite a bit of support boon 2s by now. Now, obviously, if you are newer, if you joined in the last month or two, maybe, yeah, you are probably a little bit behind. But even if that is the case, I would still say you should probably just wait for something that is just significantly better. Moving on to the next weapon, it is going to be the hammer, which is again changed from DC 1 to DC 2. Stat-wise, 2369. That is pretty high. Obviously, it's not the highest we've seen. We've seen some up to the 26, but typical I think is more like the 21 to 23 range. So this is right around there. Overall, I think this is still just, it's definitely worth getting. When it comes to the main skill, it does decrease physical attack of the enemy, so that's always a little nice bonus there. But it does mean you're trading off a little bit of damage on that, typically, not always, typically. Maybe future weapons you won't really notice all too much, but at least right now you will probably notice that some of your weapons do significantly more than others. That's probably why some of the ones that have self buff and self debuff, stuff like that, they do slightly less damage. Regardless, I think this is probably worth pulling on if you are a physical DPS. Because of the jobs, as a physical DPS, you're probably going to want to pull on this anyways, because yeah, this only gives you 100 physical attack, but it does give you a lot of HP, and you guys kind of still need HP anyways. And then obviously you want to be pulling for that physical attack and the weapon itself anyhow. So there's that. The other option, of course, is waiting for spec banner. Depending on how they decide to release the spec banner, like if they want to release it slightly earlier than usual because of the whole Christmas stuff, maybe this banner will still be up by the time the spec banner details are released. But on the off chance that they're not, or if you really just want to pull day one of the banner release, you can go ahead, pull right now, right as the banner comes out. Personally though, I am an MDPS, so this banner is pretty trash for me. And the final weapon obviously is going to be this trash orb. Yeah, I don't care. It's just no. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I tried to make the video as short as possible without memeing, with like a 30-second video, but anyways, I am out for now. Have a nice day.